Hello Aries and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be an Astroflower reading from the 29th of August going through to the 4th of September. If you haven't seen our monthly readings, or monthly reading for the collective that came out on Wednesday, I would go and have a look at that. I think it's going to be an amazing month, September. There's loads of changes coming through, barreling down the system to us. And I don't think it finishes in September. I think the major changes initiated at the beginning of September, and by the end of September there's some really big stuff coming through, which is going to lead right up to that eclipse season in October, which I went into in the eclipse reading back in the Taurus season. Okay, so it's been affecting all signs at the moment. Let's just see what's going on for you. So you might feel like you're being pulled from pillar to post, that life is a little bit hectic around you. It's a time to sort of, keep your calm. Don't get involved too much in it, because otherwise you might just get swept away and lose your direction in life. So it's important to choose, or to just dip into the society or the world around us that is running around like a headless chicken, not actually going anywhere at the moment. I think everybody's getting a little bit frustrated with that in regards of how the world is being conducted, as it were, within the human world. Yeah. So that sort of seems to be that sort of way. I would dip in and dip out and take what you need for society and stick within your community and the people that are close to you, your family and your friends. Same thing with the business. Keep the simple things ticking over. You've got this, the guides are really working overtime for you, so they're really doing you a lot of favors here, trying to help you sort the chaff from the wheat in regards to the society that is running around like that headless chicken that is around us. In your karmic paths and in the universe, where they're actually, this is, you can definitely feel the first wave of that September thing coming through. I will say that all fire signs have had seem to be having a difficult time at the moment. It's like the wind's been taken from yourselves a little bit, but let's just see what's going on with your overall energy here, Aries. Keep calm and carry on, basically. You know where you should be going, you know what you should be doing, you know within the relationships around you what works, what doesn't work. And it's, although there may be major changes going on around us in the world, you're going to be that one that's going to be sort of standing there and just sort of saying, calm, calm, it's okay, it's okay. Healing. So you're providing healing for everybody that is around you. Being that calm and collective person that's going to help your friends, your family, your couple, your business, your job. You're going to be that person who is that calming influence on the rest of the world, which is strange for Aries, because normally you're very, very feisty. And the reason you're feisty is because you know how to be calm and collected, basically. And this is what this week here, I would be calm and collected so you can get a good eye of what's going on in the situation. Let's see what's going on the relationship side. It's gonna bring you tighter with your couple. If you're looking to get into a relationship, I would encourage you to get involved with people who have got the same moral values as you, rather than necessarily doing the same activities of you. More sort of moral values of you within your family, your friends, and community. There is a case of bringing in everybody tight, so spending a bit of time with everybody and having not necessarily doing things fantastic, but having just that time for other people around you, I think is really important. Yeah, planning for the future, making that choice of how you want life to go on, and in order to do that, you've got to be calm and collected. And this is where you could be that guide or that direction that the relationships around you can take, because they can use you as a reference point as going forward. It's planning for those futures, and this is where the communication comes in, and being calm and collective with your family, friends and community, but also within your couple. It's getting a new direction in life, or seeing where the next stage goes to. Let's just see how the universe is sort of influencing this karmic message. It's a long river that goes from a mountain to the sea. Obviously, if the mountain's right on the beach, no, it's not. But it's a long river. They're asking you to look at the long-term plan, and it's going to bring you up to being the best example of what you can be. I think this is where you're going to shine. I think within people around you, this healing thing is you're going to calm those conflictual sort of things that could be in the outside world. And it's like if you've got a friend who's smashing up against the rest of the world, as it were. It's like you grab them and sort of say, "It's okay, don't worry, relax. Just take it easy. Come with us. Look, we're going to be going down this way." And I think it's almost sort of where you're helping people to not get into conflict. I don't think it's a case of you being in conflict. I think it's understanding the long-term plan of it all. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence your karmic path and your subconscious. Let's just do these two together. Let's see what's going on. They're sort of standing over and helping you do that planning. So they're saying, if we go this way, this is what it's going to be like. If we go this way, this is what it's going to be like. And they're translating it into the subconscious aspect where you can picture yourself, or you can position yourself in society with a greater of ease, basically. This is working with other people. They're helping you. They're really doing work here. It's like they're standing over a table looking at a map, sort of saying, this is where we need to go, this is what we need to do. And in your subconscious, it's kind of you're getting a much more finer detail on it. And in the subconscious side, it's how can I place all of this within the everyday life that is around you. It's missing opportunities. So it's quite mad here. You've got 2, 3, 4, 5, and you've got the 4 of Swords here. It's a real sort of foundation moment. So if you don't do this planning, you risk to miss opportunities within your relationships that are around you. That feeling at one with the relationships that are around you. The universe here is offering you that cup, that passion in life. It's coming through for you, but there is a little bit of work to be done on the relationship side in order to feel at home and at one with the people that are around you, and being that calm self that you can so well be, Aries, will serve you really well within your relationships and make your relationships a lot tighter. Be interesting to see what comes out in the 10th petal to sort of see the outcome. Let's see what's going on in your business side of life. It's building from one stage to another. So if you've decided what sort of job you want, then therefore now it's a case of applying for those jobs, which could actually mean movement for you if you're going to follow jobs and stuff like that. But I think it's more of a case of being clear with yourself about what sort of job you want. Therefore, you can know what applications to make. If you've got a business or you're running projects, it's a case of, okay, these things are now on their way. They're working well. These lines of products are selling well in the shop. Let's just start opening the possibilities of what we can add to this growth within your business or within your projects. Basically, it's a bit like timing and getting. There is a certain call to action in this. It is that sort of kind of like the foundation is in place. Right, let's move on to the next stage. And that is that call of action coming in for you. I would definitely initiate that sort of thing within your business or within your job and your career path. Let's see how the universe is influencing that karmic message. solid growth. You have everything, Aries. Concentrating on, yeah, you have that passion to concentrate on the path that is good for you, the path that is good for your business, for your career path, but also your projects and stuff like that. It is very much like the here and now. It's almost being in the here and now, so you can make that next step up and allow the rest of your business that you've already set up, or your job already set up, to just go ahead and do it. That foundation is in place. Now it's a case to take it onto the next level, basically. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic path. They're very similar to this side as well. They're planning, and this has been systematic for fire signs. They're planning your future, so they're doing like pathfinding in a way and getting things going for you. So they're opening up opportunities. Yeah, and as they open up these opportunities, I would listen to that intuition within you, that feelings you have about a job, the feelings you have about your business, of how to take it on. I would listen to that gut feeling within you, because that's where you're going to get the message to go up to the next level. And it's going to be that call of action as well. Very much more vibrant. And this has been true for all the fire signs. The relationship side, it's been sort of, I wouldn't say sticky wicket, but for some of them there has been. But there's a lot more work on the relationship side, as it were. On this sort of side here, you're not actually going anywhere yet. It's that call to action. It's that call to doing the next step. Let's just see how the subconscious is influencing your karmic, your conscious, your conversation that is within you. Listening, being open to ideas, basically, and listen. They're going to help. They're going to calm things down, so you can hear those karmic messages coming through for you from your guides, but also from the universe. It's going to be a case of recognizing the opportunities just in simple conversations that are around you. Five of Swords. So yeah, it's going to help you sort of, in order to hear those messages, you're going to have to walk away from the distractions that could be around you within your job or your business. They're not actually bringing you any sort of benefits apart from a headache, basically. So if there's something that someone's being a little bit pedantic in the office, you can just sort of kind of say, no, sorry, I'm actually working on this. I haven't got time for this. Sorry, we'll have to, circle back, as some people say. I'll have to circle back to you in a week's time, and just keeping other people or other situations or other parts of your business or project at arm's length that are just causing you problems that could cause you distraction more than anything else at the moment. Keeping calm and carrying on, just sort of saying thank you but no thank you sort of scenario. Oh, hang on a second, let's just get on to sort of like see what the overall outcome is here. It's going to give you a clarity of vision that most people around you may not have, with all this craziness that's going on in the world around us, like anything from big business to governments to religions. They're all lost their way. They're really becoming a lot more insignificant to our everyday life, simply because it's confusing. No one knows where they're going. What that headless chicken's all about. It's like society's a bit of a headless chicken at the moment, and there's no real direction. There's just sort of like, people just sort of blowing bubbles, as it were, not really going anywhere, and just saying, oh, look at that bubble, and they're lovely. There's no real concrete stuff going on. There's no real direction. There's no galvanization of the flow of the human race, as it were. And here, for you, it's going to put you in that position where you're going to be that alternative voice that's going to sort of say, hang on, why don't we do this? And that's going to come from that calm within you. It's going to come in quickly. It's that outside world that's creating a lot of changes, and it's going to make you, give you a real position of victory or success within life around you. Aries, and make you stand out from the crowd. That's what it's going to do. Make you stand out from the crowd. And that's going to be really good. And that's going to similar sort of thing on both sort of sides here as you move into September. I would really go and watch that monthly reading, which will be linked at the end of this video, at the end of this reading. You will have also your own personal monthly reading coming out on Wednesday. In the meantime, don't forget, there's loads of links in the description below. You can get your Astroflower book down there as well. There's also the copy of your Astroflower with all your elements and your qualities, and a link to our sister channel, Cymatic TV. In the meantime, Aries, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.